This video will show the basics of installing a Durulite retailer door from Chase Doors. Please read and understand the installation instructions. This video is not intended to replace those instructions. Now let's get started. Installation will require the following tools: hammer, hammer drill, drill and drill bits, socket set, ratchet wrench with extension, center punch and pencil, level, tape measure, utility knife. Before starting, measure the opening width and height of the framed opening and confirm there is adequate clearance for the door to swing. The framed opening dimensions must be within 1/4 inch tolerance. Use a level to confirm that the opening is square and plumb. Carefully unpack the door and hardware package. Locate the installation instructions on the window. Place the lower hinge guard against the floor and the center of the jamb. On a wooden jamb, mark the location of the holes with a pencil. On a metal jamb, use a center punch as well. After drilling the pilot holes, fasten the lower hinge guard to the jamb. It may be necessary to add shims if the floor is not level. Using a carbide tip bit, drill a 3/8 inch hole into the floor. If finished flooring will be added at a later time, we recommend you adjust the hinge guard height now. To do this, place a temporary shim, the same thickness as the final flooring material, under the lower hinge guard to hold it in place while fastening. Place the V-cam assembly against the upper header and center of the jamb. Mark the holes on the header with a pencil and center punch. Drill the marked holes. Remove and read the warning label found on the upper hinge post. Remove the roller assembly but not the bushing. The roller assembly will be positioned onto the hinge above the inside flat of the V-cam. The bearing wheel should be facing down. Place the V-cam and roller assembly over the hinge post. Do not tighten the screws at this time. Lift the door panel and slide the lower hinge post into the top hole of the lower hinge guard. Once the panel is in the jamb, lift the V-cam and roller assembly so it is flat against the corner of the jamb and header. Using Tek screws, secure the V-cam and lower hinge guard to the jamb. Lifting the door panel, place the door adjusting shim between the lower hinge guard and the lower hinge cutout on the door panel. Be careful not to rest the shim on the bushing. With the door centered in the closed position, set the roller bearing to the lowest position on the V-cam. Line up the center line of the panel with the center line of the header and tightly secure the top cap screw on the roller assembly. Lifting the door panel, secure the lower cap screw on the roller assembly. Open the door completely and let it go. The door should rest in the center of the opening. The next step, roll pin installation, is critical to ensure proper long-term operation of the Durulite retailer door. First, lay a cloth or paper towel across the lower V-cam at the post to catch drill shavings. With the door partially open, drill a hole completely through the roller assembly at the conical point between the two cap screws using the 3/16 inch drill bit that was provided in the hardware pack. Gently tap the roll pin into the hole until an equal length of the roll pin is visible on each side. Press the snap bushing down to the bottom of the upper hinge shaft. Place the hinge seal riser cup onto the snap bushing directly under the flange. The upper hinge shaft and bushing should rotate freely inside of the hinge seal riser cup. Place the hinge seal wrap at the back edge of the V-cam assembly, lining up the mounting holes. Install the Tek screws through the holes but do not tighten until the hinge operation has been tested. Slide the hinge seal wrap between the V-cam assembly and the door panel, lining up the mounting holes. Make sure to insert the two lower Tek screws so they sit inside the slots in the side of the hinge seal riser. At this point, it may be necessary to adjust the hinge seal riser so that it moves freely without binding. Holding the hinge seal wrap in contact with the header, tighten the Tek screws, but be careful not to over-tighten to avoid damaging the hinge seal wrap. After removing the top seal from the package, with the exposed tape side up, install the top seal in the center of the header. Once in the desired location, secure with Tek screws. After making sure that the door operates easily, use a clean cloth with an all-purpose cleaner to clean any debris left on the door. We hope this video was helpful. For more information about our products, visit our website at www.chasedoors.com.